Hey folks, KILT-MAN here, KILT-MAN at your services. How are you all? Hope you're all doing very, very well. Now, this is a little interim video, the mezzanine floor, the floor that shouldn't really exist, the floor between floors, the video between videos. Now, what it is, I have a video planned, and a clue would be this particular shirt I'm wearing, or vest I'm wearing right now, and this, a life clock, a time limit, on him. Now, I planned a video for Friday. It's now Sunday. It's Sunday evening. I planned a video for Friday afternoon, Friday night, early-ish. But Fridays are Freedom Fridays, and KILT-MAN goes out and does what KILT-MAN does best. Gets pissed, falls over and makes a fool of himself. And so the video didn't happen that night. And then okay, I'll do it Saturday. And KILT-MAN did exactly the same thing again. He had a Freedom Saturday, and I was out for a lot longer on the Saturday. And oh boy, was I drunk. And in the doghouse today on the Sunday. So Sunday, today, I thought I'll get that video done. I'll do it today. Yes, it's obviously based on a particular character from one of my favourite films of all time. And he is my favourite character of all time. So, I was going to do it today. I got all the stuff ready, all the bits I could find. And then Mrs. KILT-MAN said, oh, can't we go out for a drink? Oh God. Hang on. Haven't I been bollocked several times for like being out drinking without you? And then suddenly she wants to come out. So we went out. So this is a bit of a confessional now. We went out, went to the Cask, and on a Sunday, for days, a Sunday, several days after the original video was intended to be done. Are we slightly sort of askew? I think we are slightly, but anyway, it is what it is. I've gone the other way now, haven't I? Oh well, it's like we're swaying on a storm-tossed schooner. Went to the pub, the Cask, and yeah, it was great as usual, as you'd expect. And the band set up. The band are called the Undertakers. Now, some of you, the KILT-MAN, may remember this band. I have mentioned them before, and I've certainly on social media I've put pictures of this band before. This band, they are, hence the name, the Undertakers. They are very old. They should be pushing up daisies. They should be in a box, and but they're going strong, super strong, and they are incredible. And they have the uber brilliant saxophone Brian Jones, on the saxophone. Yes, you kept up there, didn't you? And my God, he has lungs like two nebula thrust together in the cosmos. And he going right, and every single song, every single track that they do is massively saxophone heavy. They are R&B, bit of country, a bit of rockabilly, and it's really fantastic stuff. We only watched the first half because we had to get back because my son is preparing for us a big roast dinner. Now it's getting late on a Sunday evening now, Sunday night, so we're eating late, and but we had to come back. But we both wanted to stay there, and all the crowd that comes in, they're brilliant. We got on great with them, and they're up dancing and giving it loads. But Saxophone Jones, sweet Jesus, that guy, when he finally does go, his wife went about 18 months ago, and we were all we despaired with him. But when he goes, you're going to hear him playing that saxophone from the sweet Nethers. That sounds wrong, doesn't it? But the Netherland, up there in the saxophone heavens, he'll be playing. and it was great. So again, no fault of my own. I was going to do it Friday. I got pissed, didn't do it. I was going to do it Saturday, got pissed, didn't do it. I was going to do it today, and Mrs. KILT-MAN took me out and got me pissed. So there's a great big roast in it, about to be prepared, about to be put out there. So hopefully, if we don't do it later, then it will be tomorrow without a doubt. And it'll be fun. It'll be, don't, KILT-MAN, note to self, don't big up something which you haven't done yet, because when it finally comes to fruition, it could be a little shite. It could be shite, you know. But anyway, look, life is meant to be lived, meant to be fun. I hate not doing videos every single day. In the past, I've done several videos in one day, and then videos the next day. But lately, it's a bit more slipshod, a bit more haphazard, and I freely admit that. But I've got a new job, and you know, and just life has turned a bit of another corner. But don't worry about that. I'm getting to grips with that. So we're gonna find a new format, and it'll go back to what it was. Don't worry about that. This settee here, it looks, everything's ramshackle, isn't it? I've said before, I love this house to look like what you're seeing right now. All these canvases, which these are just propped up behind, and they live there. Those 3 canvases you see right there, Big Trouble in China, Dirty Harry, Who Dares Wins, they have lived there for over the last, 18 months they've been there. And they're kind of like off kilter. But if you look around the house, the mansion walls, up and down the halls and the corridors and everywhere, all the canvases sent by our great friend, of course, you know me, love him, Steve 007 Smith. They're all kind of askew, and I like that, because I like a world of, or you shouldn't use the phrase helter-skelter because of its connotations to assassination, obviously, but I like things to be off balance, and it is a ship-bound sort of thing, where I like to be on. We got a lot of bare floorboards. There's bare floorboards, and we got rugs across, you know, the floor of this room, but most of the downstairs hall, you know, the entrance and the hallway, and then all the way down, you know, past the scullery and the maids' quarters, you know, it's all bare floorboards. And the first staircase that we have, the major staircase, is bare floorboards, and we like it that way because it gives you this echoing sort of ambience, this like you're on a ship. I love it. So all this helter-skelter things. I was mentioning this settee, right, which is one of those super recliner things. So you press buttons and suddenly it shoots out. And you're like, whoa! You're thrown back. Oh my god! And like it's super unpredictable as well. I actually fucking hate this thing, but it's tarnished and stained and horrible because Roxy the Wonder Dog, yeah, God rest her soul, my Bezzy mate, poor old Roxy, used to love lying on this. She'd lay on it and she'd sit up, you know, right beside me with her back to me. She was never one to sort of lie across your lap. She wouldn't do that. She would, in her way, big husky, she'd leap up beside you, but she'd face the other way, but look over her shoulder at you, and she'd shimmy her back into you. So you're playing with her back and stroking her back, and you'd lean against her. So you're facing opposite directions, but you're still together. Well, you can see there's plenty of Roxy sort of shadows, let's call them shadows, across this settee. So we're never going to get rid of it, are we? We're never going to get rid of this shoddy, horrible piece of fucking furniture, shite. Because it is, it's bloody horrible. And that almost ejector seat thing, if you accidentally hit the mechanism, you're like, whoa, you're thrown back like a bastard, you know. So, I guess what I'm saying is, the big bloody video I planned for days now is probably not going to happen again. But I can just do a little snapshot right here. And it's about Escape from New York. It's about Snake Plissken. I have done more videos on Jaws than any other movie at all. And you all know me. No, I ain't a living. Predator, Rambo, oh Christ, Escape from New York, The Thing. There's many others, obviously, of course, I'm sure there is. Can't think of them right now. But many of my favourite movies I've gone on about at length, and I've done commentaries for them and all that sort of thing. But Jaws, being 50 this year, I've massively gone overboard on it. Overboard. Hey! And there'll be many more on Jaws as well, because Jaws is still, it's fucking right up there. But Escape from New York, Jesus, it's all in a few weeks' time. It's having a reissue again. And of course, we went to Jaws in 3D, and I went dressed as Quint. And I'm going to go to Escape from New York dressed as Snake Plissken, obviously. Obviously, isn't it? Fucking uber obvious. And but there's always things to talk about. With our favourite movies, there's always new facets, new things to discuss. And I found something which, it doesn't really matter, but I thought we could talk about it. It's an excuse to talk about our favourite movies. And I know you guys love all that. So, that was promised on Friday. It's now Sunday, and it hasn't happened yet. It may happen later. If it doesn't, I apologise, but it will be in the next video. I swear down. I swear down. Heard you were dead, you know. Yeah, you and everybody else. Yeah, it'll happen. It'll happen. And Escape from New York needs to have its new sort of spotlight on the KILT-MAN channel, because it is, without a doubt, one of the films that massively shaped this ridiculous dude you see before you right now. So its premiere with my dad, Big Kilt Papa. He took us down to London, Leicester Square, you know, and we saw it twice in one night. September it was, in the UK, if I remember rightly. Which it is right now. It's September right now. And we've had a lovely... everyone goes, the temperature's dropped. Bullshit. I'm like this. I wanted to wear the Plissken jacket, but it was just too hot to wear a jacket. And I have been out in this and wearing a life clock the last 3 days, Friday, Saturday and today. I don't wear the same gear day after day normally, but I have done this time, because each time I thought, oh, when I come back, I'm doing that video. And I haven't done the video, have I? So, there could well be, this could be tomorrow being Monday. I may be in the same gear all over again. And I've got to reset the fucking life clock every time. I'll talk about that. I'll talk about the entire costume. I'll talk about a lot of elements of Escape from New York, which are worth talking about. And I'll show you a lot of bits and bobs and stuff like. So, yeah, this was just like, if I don't get it done today, it'll be tomorrow. In the grand scheme of you guys watching these videos, time means nothing. Someone can watch the very first video I ever did and watch it the first time right now. And then discover all the other videos which have happened since. But, do you know what I mean? It's like, time means nothing on YouTube. And being able to watch things from the past and watch it again, it matters nothing. Me saying, oh, I'll do it. Oh, this was meant to be done 2 days ago, but I'm going to do it probably tonight or tomorrow. It means nothing. The timescale of you watching this video, I know. Kilty, shut the fuck up. We all know what you mean. And this time we can blame Mrs. KILT-MAN because she took me out. I mean, if she wanted to take me out, I'm sure she would, with a fucking sledgehammer or a red dot fucking laser sizing. But no, she took us out. I had a few bevies, and the band was great. So big shout out to the Undertakers, old guys who are fucking rocking good style. And I have told you before, the drummer, he's baldy on top, and he has uber long white, pure white, Santa Claus white hair. And he looks just like John Carpenter Association again. He looks just like the old version of the cyclist that Sam Neill and Julie Carmen encounter on their way to Hobbs End in The Mouth of Madness. He looks just like that. And certain people, there's many, I've sent his picture to you, and you know what I'm talking about. So, and he's a fucking fabulous drummer as well. But they're all uber old. Saxophone Jones being the eldest of the bunch, but the most prominent. And like, you know, the saxophone takes a fair bit of doing to play that. But if you ever get the chance, I'm not sure how far afield they play. I don't think too far afield. I think it's all Merseyside. But if you're Merseyside and you hear of a band called The Undertakers playing in your local boozer, go see them. Go see them. They are truly phenomenal. I cannot recommend them enough. Powerful, loud, and the vocals are great. But the saxophone, and you feel like you're in like Louisiana. You have been transported, you know, and it's rocking good style. Snake Plissken would definitely approve of it. So anyway, there you go. I'll be back at some point with the proper Escape from New York video. So in the meantime, when it's ever like, oh, oft delayed in between time, please keep it kilted, keep it Celtic. And oh, like that. Demonic, look at that. I can't look demonic. I've got too fat and cherubic a face, haven't I? Look at it. Like a big pumpkin. Very seasonal, of course. We're approaching October. And there'll be a lot. I shouldn't say this, having not done videos for a couple of days. Oh, there'll be tons. No, I guarantee Halloween will be, this year, I'm going to go all out for it. I've said that every fucking year. But this time, I really am going to do it. I promise you, I'm going to do it. So, right, in the meantime, when it's ever like procrastinating in between time, please keep it Celtic, keep it Celtic. I'm going to see you all. Well, that was dodgy, wasn't it? Later. And of course, we have all the floodlights are in the front gardens and across the moat and the drawbridge. And I have just done that, raised the kilt in front of all the minions out there. The minions. Yeah. And now they bow down. That's why he's Lord KILT-MAN. That's why. That's why he is the true Snake Plissken. He genuinely has a serpent beneath his tartan. Please be happy, be healthy, and be yourselves. Just worry not. Worry not. Whatever's going to happen is going to happen. There's not a great deal we can do about it. But just be happy in the things that you can still do. Which are being curtailed, something chronic, especially in the UK. Oh, no, don't do it, Kilty. Don't go political. Don't do it right now. You've had a drink or two. You will start demonizing certain people in power. John Carpenter, who created Escape from New York, hates authority, hates it. That's why Escape from New York was made. We'll discuss that later. Yeah, you may have heard I was dead, but I'm still here. I'm still going strong. I'm now really, really hungry as well.